Good morning. Thousand times I've failed, still your mercy remains. And should I stumble again, I'm caught in your grace everlasting. Your light will shine when all else fades, ever ending. Your glory goes beyond all fame. Will above all else, and my purpose remains the art of losing myself in bringing you praise everlasting. Your light will shine when all else fades, never ending. Your glory goes beyond all fame. My heart and my soul, I give you control. Consume me from the inside out, Lord. Let justice and praise become my embrace, to love you from the inside out. Your will above all else, and my purpose remains the art of losing myself in bringing you praise, never ending. Your light will shine when all else fades, never ending. Your glory goes beyond all fame. My heart and my soul, I gave you control. Consume me from the inside out, Lord. Let justice and praise become my embrace, to love you from the inside out, everlasting. Your light will shine when all else fades, never ending. Your glory goes beyond all fame, and the cry of my heart is to bring you praise from the inside out. Oh, my soul cries out. In my heart and my soul, I give you control. Consume me from the inside out, Lord. Let justice and praise become my embrace, to love you from the inside out, everlasting. Your light will shine when all else fades, never ending. Your glory goes beyond all fame, and the cry of my heart is to bring you praise from the inside out. Oh, my soul cries out. from the inside out. Oh, my soul cries out. All right. So the verse of the day today is Luke 22:20. And it's up on that backboard again. So after the supper, he took another cup of wine and said, "This cup is the new covenant between God and his people, an agreement confirmed with my blood, which is poured out as a sacrifice for you." So as we're going through this Easter week, getting ready for some of the festivities that you may be having still, remember that Jesus used that Last Supper, used what was done on Thursday. Thursday night was the Last Supper. They had their supper. It was a normal Passover meal. So it had a lot of the basic things that they would normally eat, along with some additions like bitter herbs to remember the years in the desert, and a few other items. Wine was part of the Passover meal. And then he took it and he blessed it. And he said that this is the covenant. Some people go to the extreme, and there's the certain doctrines which will say that it is a transformation in the body for the bread to turn into flesh and for the wine to turn into blood as it's being consumed. Jesus said it as, "Do this in remembrance of me." And this cup represents the new covenant. It says this cup is the new covenant between God and his people, an agreement confirmed with my blood. Something a lot of people don't know is anytime there was a covenant, there ended up being some kind of sacrifice added on to confirm the covenant. As soon as Abraham was given the covenant with God, he did a ritual, he did a sacrifice. And a lot of people forget that that was part of what happened. It wasn't immediate for a lot of them. Noah did a sacrifice after landing the ark, because he had a covenant with God as well. So there is something that seals the covenant. For Jacob, it was his hip. He was wrestling with God, and whenever he did the at the end of the wrestling, the angel said, "Let me go, it's almost daybreak." And Jacob said, "Bless me first." And there was a covenant with Jacob for him to be the father of the nations that were promised to Abraham. So covenants aren't something to be taken lightly. Whenever we're going through this, remember that the Last Supper happened during this Easter week, and that it represents what Jesus did on the cross. He said numerous times what was going to happen to him, that he was going to be killed in a gruesome manner, that he was going to have his blood spilt for the forgiveness of sins. And right here in Luke 22, he says it. So also, anytime that you eat or drink should be a time of remembrance. It's not just a cracker and some juice, or a cracker and some wine, or a little bread and some wine. It's about the fact that they ate together, and that this covenant is based on something you should do just in remembrance every time you eat. Thank you, God, for the sacrifice that you made. All right, so thank you for tuning in, and have a blessed day.